Hey everyone, welcome back to Cybrosys. Have you guys ever wondered how Odoo automatically generates document numbers like these SO001, INV slash, and all such things? These numbers are basically generated using a feature called sequence. Let's move on to the sales module. This is the sales, and here in the quotation you can find these things. So in this video, we'll understand what sequences are and why they are important and how to create and configure your own sequence in Odoo 19. So basically, what's a sequence? So this, these are the different, if you take this document, which is the sale order or quotation, you can see the sequence over here. Similar to that for the, invoices, you have the orders, you have the very same thing. Okay, so these are the sale order references. Likewise, you have this for the RFQ, the purchase order, manufacturing order, everything. So it's an automatic numbering system used by Odoo to assign unique identifiers to the records. So instead of manually entering the document numbers, Odoo will generate them automatically. So every sale order, purchase order, the invoice, the delivery order, the manufacturing order, and all such kind of records have their own sequence, and this keeps your document organized, unique, and easy to track. So where are these sequences used? So this is the very first area, which is the sale order. Now if you go to the purchase module, this is the purchase. Here for the purchase orders, you can see this number saying P0001 and all such things. So this refers to the purchase orders. Then if you go to the accounting, almost everywhere you can actually find this. Okay, so here you have the customer invoices. So see, here we have the sequence. Similar to that for the vendor bills, we have the very same thing. See, bill / 2026 and all. Okay, and where else? In the manufacturing. So if you go to the operations and click on the manufacturing orders, you'll see the sequence there. And I'm not opening every document for the delivery orders. And if you take the employee records, the projects, the help desk tickets, like almost every important business documents basically uses a sequence. So since these sequences are technical configuration, you'll first need to enable the developer mode. So where do you enable this from? Go to the settings. Okay, and you can click on activate the developer mode. So for that you can go down, and from here you can activate the developer mode. Okay, so once this is enabled, additional configuration options will be available. So you can see this bug right over here on top. So that indicates that your developer mode is on right now. Okay, so now you can go to the settings. Where is the settings? Here we have the settings. And then you have the technical section, under which you can find the sequences. So simply search for sequences. Here we have the sequences. Open that, and finally you'll get to the sequences. So here you will find all the numbering system across your Odoo database. So the name identifies the sequence itself, and this is mainly for administrators and helps you to recognize its purpose. And the code, you actually give a code, which is the sequence code. Okay, so the prefix and all is what you set up for your, whatever document or data it is. So normally you shouldn't change this unless you're developing a custom module. You can keep it as such. So the prefix appears before the sequence number. For example, you have SO for the sale order. Now here you have the purchase order. You can see P is the one for purchase order. Similar to that, you will have this sales and all. Let's see. Okay. See, for the sale order, it is S. So if you want to change the prefix, you can change it from here. Okay. So simply click on that, and here you can change the prefix. The sequence and steps, everything can be changed. Okay, the suffix is added after the sequence number, so it's optional but useful if your company has a specific document format. Okay, and then you have the next number. Okay, so this next number it determines the next value that Odoo is going to generate, and if it's currently 70. The next document will receive the number 71. Similar to that, you can change it. Okay. And the sequence size controls how many digits appear. So you have the sequence size, which is 5. So if it's 5 means the serial number will goes like 00005. I mean 1. Likewise, 5 digits will be there to indicate the sequence. So you can specify it over here. So in a multi-company environment, you can assign different sequences to different companies. Okay. You can choose one company over here. You can set up all these things and create. So now let's create a new sequence. Okay. So I'm going to click on new, or simply you can use this, right? So let's create a simple sequence and we are going to give it a name. Enter a prefix such as demo / then choose the next number, set the number of digits and save it. So your custom sequence will be ready if you do that. So here I'm going to give the prefix as demo. Okay, so that's the prefix and I'm not giving the suffix. The next number I'm giving it as 1. Sequence size, let it be 5 itself. Okay, so this is what I've given. Now let's check, okay, any changes are happening. Go to the sales. So far the numbers are in the order that was given before. So let's create a new quotation and see it for ourselves. I am creating a quotation for a random product. So let's add the product a Kauzik block screen and I'm confirming it. So saving it. You can see it for yourself. The the sequence have completely changed. If you go back, you can see so far it was S and now it is demo 00001 and all such things. Okay. So sequences are like more than just numbers. They improve the document organization, prevent these duplicate references and all such things, which will make searching for records much easier. So I prefer you all to give suitable sequences for you all to identify it easily or even to filter it easily. So the best practices are avoid changing active sequences unless necessary. Now what I did right here, I don't appreciate you guys do that. Because if you are working in a proper DB, this is actually a demo DB, right? If you are working in a proper DB and if you have a proper active sequence, then there is no need for you to change the sequence unless it's necessary. And you can keep the prefixes meaningful. You can use separate sequences for different companies and even test the sequence changes in a development database before applying them in production. And this is the sales module. So while staying in the sales module, something comes into my mind, which is a product we have actually introduced. Okay. So Cybrosys has come up with mobile apps for Odoo, which we simply call as MOBO. Okay, so it's basically a mobile suite for Odoo where we have now created 14 plus apps which are now available in App Store and Play Store. So MOBO is simply the mobile apps of the Odoo software or the Odoo apps that we have, and we have an active sales module as well inside the App Store. You guys should go on and check it out. So this is going to make a lot of your work very much easier. Don't believe in what I'm saying. Go on and try it and then realize it for yourself, because it's worth the hype. So go on and try it out. And that's how the sequences work in Odoo. They may seem like a small feature, but they're essential for keeping your business document organized and uniquely identifiable. So if you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe and let us know which Odoo functional topic you would like to see next. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching and see you guys in the next video.